Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, we have the dual Dokkan Fest banners here for both Global and JP, the GT Super Saiyan Goku and the GT Super Saiyan Vegeta. We're gonna hop into the GT Goku's Dokkan event right here. And I guess we could just take a quick glance at the banner and see if this is worth summoning on. Now, the banners are a little bit different on Global and JP. JP has newer units in Janemba and Pikkon on the Goku and Vegeta banners, but Frieza and Gohan, who are sort of the replacements on Global, those characters are actually better. So Global's banners are a little bit better. It's not like a landslide huge victory, but Global's banners definitely are a bit better. Global does also have a couple of discounts. I do think doing those discounts is always a really good idea. I think, is it like 25 stones and 35 or then 45 or something like that, or 35, 40, and then 45. It's always worth it to do discounted multi-summons like that. Again, I'll repeat myself, doing singles is just a terrible idea always, especially with the guaranteed SSR at the end. And then now that, you know, like, when you have a unit rainbowed and you trade them in for coins, when you have a unit rainbowed and you pull excess copies, you could trade them in for coins. So, very important, I think, to you know, be smart about how you're summoning. Always do multis to get the guaranteed SSR is really worth it. So the new Goku obviously is incredible. The new Goten and Gohan are an outstanding unit as well, right? Those are both really good new units. The LR Blue Fusion, super good still. LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, also super good still. Right, obviously this guy, after, you know, the STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku gets his EZA, you know, running a GT hero team of just, like, all the Super Saiyan 4s and stuff like that, it's going to work really well. Janemba is, like, solid. Like, I'm not going to say he's actually, like, horrible. He's solid. Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku, of course, is solid as well. Transforming Goku is okay, but obviously he's aged. And then Ultra Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, same thing. He's okay, but he's aged. Man, honestly, if I'm looking at this, you basically have two units that really probably aren't going to do anyone any good. These two, at this point, I just don't think are really that great. I mean, this guy will hit hard. He could definitely be useful. It's really only transforming Goku. I think the banner's fine. Like, it's fine. If you want to summon on it, go ahead. There's probably going to be a summonable LR within a couple of weeks here. On, I believe, May 13th, it looks like, at the very least on JP, there is going to be a banner, right? And then, man, I don't know. Who knows what the next Dokkan Fest is going to be? JP will probably get it around May 30th, I want to say. The next Dokkan Fest will arrive over on JP Dokkan, so you probably could go ahead and summon. And I feel like you probably wouldn't regret it too much. So here's the GT Kid Goku event. Let's see, who is he weak to? Looks like just GT bosses characters. Well, even more so, because Hellfighter 17's not on GT bosses, but he's in here. So I guess it's just all the GT villains that probably fight Goku. That does make sense, right? Omega, a Baby, Super 17 are all on there. Looks like it's 4 phases long. And then these three units all Dokkan Awaken from medals from this Goku, right? So let's go ahead and hop in, and let's see how difficult this Goku Dokkan event is going to be. Obviously, I mean, these events just are not really tough at this point. Wait, what do I do? I'm not going to need items. Get out of here. We're not going to need items. I'm going to do the typical thing I do. This is in space. This is cool. Yeah, Gresh mentioned this when we were on stream. The fact that, like, you know, the fight is actually in space. That's cool because it's sort of like, you know, again, a sort of different background, right? This is not exactly a super common one. I think when you fight Beerus, it is pretty much a similar background, right? Like, is this the one that are we going to be hovering just above Earth? Let me see. Yeah, this is the same background as when you fight our boy Beerus. So this is kind of like fighting in the atmosphere or whatever. Sure, we'll go ahead and keep this as a rotation. Gotenks and Gogeta. We got these fusions together. We should be able to destroy this Dokkan event very fast. I always have liked to do this. Use transforming teams to sort of gauge the strength level of some of these events. You know what's funny, too? This Goku right here, this is an SR Goku. This GT Goku we're fighting, this is the guy... That's the first World Tournament reward card, I believe. Is that the one that's unobtainable? Or is that the SR? Yeah, that is, because the SR that you can grind up is different. The SR you can grind up from that actual Black Star Dragon Ball event. So, all right, let's go ahead and keep going. This, of course, right here is the Goku from the Super 17 arc, right? This is the SSR that, you know, sort of like Dokkan awakens into that Dragon Fist Goku. I still think that's a big-time character we could see at some point as, like, a Dokkan Fest exclusive or something. I think GT is very likely to be pushed forward a lot by Dokkan for the next, you know, year or so. I think we're probably going to bounce back and forth between GT and movies a lot moving forward. It's pretty much what I think is going to happen. Like, maybe the next Dokkan Fest might be GT, but then I bet you they're going to go back to movies. I'm thinking that right now I'm probably leaning towards Super Gogeta and Janemba for Worldwide Download Celebration for movies. Makes sense to me. But maybe GT, like a, you know, fusing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then maybe like a transforming Sin Shenron into a Mega Shenron. I feel as though that very likely could be what we will see maybe for like 7-year anniversary. I think it is very possible. All right, looks like we're just going to destroy this Goku. I mean, I brought a lot of fusions, so, you know, obviously fusions move really fast. This Int Gotenks, I would like borderline say he's underrated. I mean, maybe his damage is not the craziest depending upon what the situation is. Although I am running, oh, only one super attack, okay. But his defense is really good. But the leader skill build I'm running right here, I am using, what is this, Future 170%, and then Super Class 120%. Typically, I do bring the, like, Trunks-led Super Class team, and then the Zamasu-led Extreme Class team. But, I mean, Janemba and Pikkon are just better versions. We didn't even finish this Goku off in one phase, okay. My Bardock still has to grind up. I have not finished Bardock's links. Bardock, Tech Trunks, SDR Kefla, a lot of characters on this team, actually, I still have not even completed their link levels. But, you know, I talk about this in a lot of videos a lot now, but there's just, dude, there's so many characters to link level. It's just like, it's just not, like, possible to keep up, right? Because, like, now, look at this celebration, right? Now I'm grinding Giru, Grandpa Gohan and Pan, the Kid Trunks Great Saiyaman. Then, of course, there's going to be the Gohan and Goten. I got to do Rildo now. The two Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta. It's going to be a long time so I can get all these characters done and stuff like that, because you can only grind 6 characters at once. Wow, we're actually getting the Namek Goku transformation. I feel like I don't really get this transformation that often, but sure, we'll take it. What is this, turn 6? So this is too early to be able to transform into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. I think it's, what, 60% for Super Saiyan Gotenks, I think, in order to actually be able to transform with him. Because, again, that's the really stupid thing about Gotenks and Super Buu, like, you know, sort of like getting their active skills, is you actually have to, like, have an HP threshold, like an HP restriction, as well as having the absolutely ridiculously ludicrous, like, turn restriction. Because, like, you can get Gotenks and Exchange Buu to, you know, use their active skill on turn 6, but in order to do that, again, you have to specifically have them on turn 3 and then float them off. So it's just not a very realistic situation in order to even be able to see them transform, you know, before, like, turn 7 or 8. Exchange Buu and Gotenks just really were not that well done in terms of, like, dual Dokkan Fest units and stuff like that. Like, they just didn't really do a great job with that. Okay, a level 7 link for Kefla just doing the Dokkan event. I'll take that. That's absolutely fine. Okay. All right, so there's the Goku event. Seems pretty easy. I will also say, too, that this Goku and Vegeta are 500 times better, like, on release than even, like, Gotenks and Buu were. Like, Goku and Vegeta are going to age very gracefully as Rainbow Orb-changing Dokkan Festival exclusive units. They're just really good. All right, so here's the finishing finale of that. I just want to go ahead and toss out one quick multi into the Vegeta banner, and then we'll finish up the video. So, let me know if you guys have had any luck There's a lot of videos to do. I want to get the 55% videos out for Goku and Vegeta. I did a lot of summons on these banners. I'm almost done at this point. Also, I do have to cover the global news situation. You know, we got really bad news as it pertains to global. Very hard to tell exactly what's going to happen. There's definitely going to be a part 2, and then there's also Goku Day, you know, during this huge celebration. So we'll see if things are going to even out a little bit for global. Global, at the very least, does get the extreme Super Battle Road stages that they've been missing for a while. So at least they do have that coming in, which obviously is very good. All right, so we got a Shaft multi to finish things up. That's fine. So let me know if you guys had any luck summoning for Goku and Vegeta. It's probably not that bad of an idea to summon for these guys, even on global. Obviously, the 6-year anniversary banners are better, and the LRs are better as well than, you know, this Goku and Vegeta. But really, the one thing I think global players should be careful is summoning on banners where you have units rainbowed, especially with that coin exchange mechanic not yet out on global. If you have, like, Vegito Blue rainbowed or Super Saiyan 4 Goku rainbowed or something like that on global, then you probably don't want to summon on the banner until the coin exchange mechanic actually becomes a thing. By the way, I do want to mention this. If the coin exchange mechanic drops while these banners are up, remember that these banners will not be affected by it and they will not be changed. So you wouldn't be able to exchange units you got with like stones and stuff and trade them for coins. It'll be the next new banner after the update goes live, right? It was like that on JP where the update went live. Was it during the Trunks and Goten banner? I think so. And then, you know, even though like the Trunks and Goten banner was up, because it was up before the update, like, you couldn't exchange the units in for coins. So these banners, no matter what, even if the update comes next week for global, you're not going to be able to trade the units in for coins, right? So you have to make that decision before you summon. Thanks guys for watching though, and I will catch you all next time.